It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. This game, an interesting matchup for them, facing another middle-of-the-pack team. They're looking to take a step forward. This is the type of game that they've got to measure the progress with.
Checking out Charlotte, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are.
That
motivation.
Money's checked in for Brandon Jennings. NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. In the third spot, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that tells you about those players' ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. Because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
But you also have to have an excellent outside shot, and all of them do it. Small forward, you have to be reliable from the perimeter as well.
Williams with the ball. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Jefferson kicks to Stevenson. Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. Back to Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Williams attacking, and it's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Let's take a look at the
game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's Powers, and he bangs it home with one hand. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget.
He could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Prince outside. Prince gets the screen from Powers. Makes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one. Well, Tayshaun Prince, a terrific player in his time with that championship Detroit Pistons team of years past, but his decline over the last 5 years has been noticeable. Ever since he hit 30, it's been downhill. Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Now in this quarter, he's gotten into a nice groove.
Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. He dishes it to Prince. Here's Meeks. He's guarded by Stevenson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Craig Monroe.
Worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Meeks gets the screen from Powers. Launches a 3, and that is good. Money's got 7.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Hornets trail by 4. It's Jefferson high post, working on Drummond. Outside Williams. Baseline try, and it's rejected. And he recovers it. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pistons ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Can stop them on the floor. Former teammate Paul George said of it, that's Lance. He's a New York player. They play with that kind of confidence. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. That confidence has certainly served him well. Here's Money. He has 7, 16 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time. Money.
Point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your past, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between games served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. Ball security was probably our high point.
Money's checked in for Detroit.
To play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris.
Well, Cody Zeller out of Indiana, the younger brother of Tyler Zeller, who was drafted in 2012. And Cody, it's sick for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And as most of you know, Cody Zeller from a family of 7-footers with older, bigger brothers. He had to develop his guard skills and learn to score away from the basket. You know, 10.
That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
Here's the screen. Powers the pass to Drummond. 1:09 left to play in the third. Pass to Powers from the wing, and there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been...
Here's Biyombo. Detroit with the rebound.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Here's Roberts, guarded by Powers. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Money's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Powers. That's good. Money's got 20 points.
For the rebound, good work.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Powers. Excellent D there for take the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs, and then disappear, never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now, well, now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So, you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
Heck yeah! Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make this organization so proud.
Good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.